Cars. But before cars, bugs. Osama Sentai King Oger is in its final stretch, which means it's time to start speculating and getting leaks and rumors about how the next Sentai is gonna go. And so far what we have is Bakuage Sentai BoonBoomger! As per usual this year, the name, the title card, everything came with lots of speculation and rumors and what we think the show's gonna be like. And as time went on, we got a much clearer picture. But what is that picture? Well, luckily for me and several people like me, it looks like we're going back to a Vehicle Sentai, which honestly, in my opinion, they've really never missed. Especially shows like Boonkender and Kira Major. However, with everything we've seen, it kind of seems like we're going back to a Go-Onger-esque formula, where we start with a 3, which then becomes a 5, and potentially a 6 or 7, with hopefully 3 different changers. That's not even to mention the incredibly interesting color combination and really, really cool stuff that might be coming out. Recent leaks and toy listings suggest a really expansive line of these new vehicles, including some things we haven't seen in like almost 20 years, including a submarine in Boom Marine. There's a dozer, which is going to be really interesting because we normally just get a shovel arm, and potentially even a dump truck. Wait, those sound kind of familiar. Despite the weird deja vu I'm getting, the most recent rumor to me is the most interesting, as something Go-Onger only kind of did. Boonkender and Kira Major unfortunately never did, and it could be the first time being seen. And by that I mean a jet-based Purple Sixth. However, no matter how exciting, the Purple Sixth is just a rumor, so I want to take a look at the things that we know are certain and will definitely affect the future of BoonBoomger. The BoonBoomger suits did cause quite a controversy when they were first getting leaked, but hey, that's in the past, no need to go back now. Now the suits are out, they're proud, and honestly, they're even a little loud. I think these things are absolutely gorgeous. The tire on the head does kind of raise some how the suit actors are seeing kind of issues, but other than that, I think the combination of white, the meters, the buckle, and the helmet all works pretty well. Personally, I think for me, my biggest fear when hearing the description was the lips. I thought they were going to be strange, out of place, and maybe we'd realize, hey, now we know why they haven't done this since Ghost Ager. But hey, I think they look great. I think they merge with the helmet really nicely. I think we have a really unique and nice looking Sentai on the horizon. Here's the situation. I don't really do DX Mecha anymore. Even King Oger, even Dawn Brothers with their high articulation, I just don't really, it's not something to partake in. However, the BoonBoomger Mecha really does kind of interest me. I like how simple it is, because usually a simple main mecha means we're going to get like a very well armored and well made super and final mecha, which I'm really looking forward to, don't get me wrong. Plus, the changer works with DX Mecha pieces, kind of like the VS changer, so I might still get the mecha. I don't think it's peak. I don't think it's the best we've had. I think it's gonna be fucking great, though. I think we, if we move away from the CGI a little bit and go back to miniature work for transformation scenes, I think we're gonna do something really, really, really good with this. Admittedly, it is giving Yokai Watch a little bit. However, it is also giving Lupin Ranger versus Patch Ranger. I think the way it looks, the way it's presented, the sounds, the rail system is all put together very, very well. The brace and the handle having rails to give it specific sounds is really nice. Playability with the, again, going back to the Lupin Ranger thing, the playability with the mecha pieces, the DX gimmick of the season, I think is really nice. And of course, I think the similarities to the Axe Cellular can't be left out. You know, the pressing, the rolling, I think it speaks to me as a Boonkender fan, as a Mecha Sentai fan. I really, really like what it does. I'm gonna get a 3D mold for my inhaler that looks like this bad boy. It's so cool. It's also incredibly tactile, which I find really interesting. The press is very springy. It goes on the handle, it's very clanky. It goes on the wrist changer, it's very clacky. I like it a lot. Got a lot of that sort of tactile feedback that we haven't had from other mechanical Sentais, like even Boonkender was just, you know, if you press a button on a cell phone, there's not a lot of click, a lot of clack. Especially the most similar thing, the Kirame Changer. As much as I love Kiramager, I can admit definitely lost some of that tactile playability with the touch screen and the spinning. It's just not the same. This looks very, very nice. I also think it's a really great paint job for a Sentai DX changer, which I feel like we haven't gotten in quite a long time, obviously excluding the Oger Caliber, because that feels like it's in a really, really, really other category. I would probably already go as far as to call it one of my favorite wrist changers to date, and I don't even have it yet, but I can see from the videos I've watched, it's peak. It's absolutely peak. And all this brings me to my conclusion. My conclusion is the show looks good, it sounds good, it looks like it's going to be something that I'm going to enjoy. But I want to hear what you think. If you've watched the video this far, thank you so much. And I want to hear your thoughts on BoonBoomger. Personally, I was hoping for a yellow with the kind of danger patterns as the 6th. But if you know me, you know I love purple, so this is definitely not a downgrade in any way. Thank you so much for watching. I hope have a booning day!